Hey friends, in this video, it is the first of a series that I'm going to be doing called Sell Through Sunday. I have 50 items here and we are going to track how well they do over the next 90 days. So if that sounds interesting to you, click that follow button and let's get into it.
Let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living out the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got that vintage play. You name it, we got it. All the styles you want to wear.
Hi friends, I am Stephanie with Three Queens Resell, and I am a full-time reseller. What that means is I purchase clothes, shoes, accessories, sometimes home goods from places like the Goodwill, yard sales, Goodwill outlets, and I take donations from family and friends, and then I flip those items for profit online. That's it in a nutshell. Anyone can do it, and I make my full-time living at it. So one of the things that I have learned over the past year, I'm not even going to say year, 3 months, is the power of sell-through rate. And so in April, when I decided to reboot my eBay business, I was really focused. Hold on, my dog is doing something crazy. Okay. So sell-through rate is how many items are listed versus how many items have sold over the course of a given time. So for example, if there are currently 100 items listed, and then you look at how many have sold over the past 90 days, and you notice of 100 listed, only like 4 have sold, that's not a good sell-through rate. But if 210 have sold, that's an amazing sell-through rate, and you want to snatch that up. So what I have learned during this process is that a lot of the brands that I was passing on had a really good sell-through rate. And a lot of the brands that I really picked up all the time were actually really oversaturated, and I could pick them up, but they would sit forever. And so that's why my eBay store was really stagnant. So in that, since April, I've really focused on picking up things with a good sell-through rate. Most of the time, I can get lazy and revert back to my old ways, but that's why I'm doing this kind of series, to keep myself honest and to see how well I'm doing. So I am going to do a haul of the 50 items that we are going to use for this challenge. So in this first video, you'll get introduced to the items, and then in subsequent Sundays, I will let you know which of the items sold, what the sell-through rate of the item was, and just all the details about it selling. And this way we can kind of do a deep dive into what brands, what items, sizes within a brand should we be picking up currently. So that's my vision in a nutshell, subject to change. But first and foremost, let's get into the haul. So I've collected these things mostly from the Goodwill bins over the course of a week, because it was last Sunday that I decided to do this. So this first one is the brand Wayward Fancies, and it is not from the bins. It is from the Goodwill outlet. And I don't know what the sell-through rate for this is at all, but it was pretty, and I liked it. Actually, I did look it up, and these dresses do well, especially in plus size. This is a, what size is this? I have to take my sweatshirt off. I'm already hot. I don't know what size this is. I think it's a 2X. We shall find out when we list it though. So in order to mark these, to keep track of these, they're gonna be numbered 1 through 50, so I can kind of keep track and be able to report back to you each week what has sold. It doesn't taste right. It tastes like my straw is dirty. Okay, next up we have this Theory, and this in the past has been a slow mover for me, and it is a size small knit, hooded knit sweater. And also, friends, just to be clear on the rules, I will just send out my normal likers to offers just like I do with everything. And for the first 90 days, I will not accept an offer on any of these items that is more than 30% off. They will be priced according to the current comps. This next one is Talbot's, and this is a 1X. My Talbot's plus size tend to do well. It is a knit cardigan sweater, so I'm pretty sure this will go pretty quickly. Now these next ones I'm not as sure about, but they are Talbot's as well. And they are, well, the size they are size 4. They are the slim ankle jean. And I typically don't pick up smaller sizes, but this front print captivated me. They could be sitting forever. We'll see. But I wanted to get a variety of sizes and styles for this challenge. And I did look up some of the items, but then I kind of was like, let's not do that. This is a it was on my personal BOLO list. I don't know if it is a BOLO for other people, but I've always wanted to find this brand and I never have. And when I looked this dress up, it was listed between $220 and $480. The brand is Ulla Johnson, so it is a high-end designer brand. And I actually thought about keeping this for myself and wearing it on my next vacation because I love the raspberry print. So I'm expecting, since this is like, I'm gonna list for over 200 on this, this might sit for a minute. It might not make it out in 90 days. So if you are so inclined, you should do the challenge with me and then we can kind of chart our progress together. So the next up, this is Jones New York collection. It is a 1X metallic knit cardigan sweater. I felt like with us moving towards fall, I needed to kind of think about that as well. I'm actually the challenge is gonna run for 100 days because I'm giving us 10 days to process and get everything listed. It doesn't take that long, but I just felt like 100 days is a nice round number. So next up, this is Rebecca Malone Plus. It is a 1X cardigan sweater. And it's duster length. Now this next brand has not typically moved quickly for me, but it is cut loose and it is a lag and look button front sweater as well. In the past, the reason some brands haven't moved well for me is because I did not have them priced competitively, which is another thing I have learned in this process as I worked on rebooting my eBay. I just had things priced way too high, and nobody was ever gonna buy them at those prices. So you have to look up Sellthroughrate, but also look up the comps of the items that have sold, not just the items that have listed. In my research, I noticed that things are listed about 30 to 40% higher than they're selling for. This is Cabby, and it is a zipper front sweater. It's an extra large. It has this fun detail in the back. So we'll see how that does. Next bag, we have a bra. And this is Third Love, the 24/7 classic strapless bra. It is a 38G. Honey Love has done really well for me in the past, and I think when I was picking this up, that's what I thought it was. But, you know, 38G is still a good size, and so we will see how that does. And it doesn't have the strap, so it's just going to be completely strapless. This next one is a men's piece, and I feel like it's big and tall. It's just missing the size tag, so we'll have to go by measurements. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Maybe this has a size tag in here. True. No, it does not. I feel like it is a 2X, but this is the PFG Performance. And these have done well for me. And with it being a big and tall, I'm guessing this is at least a 2X, maybe a 3 or 4. But I'll get measurements on it and go based off that. But I feel like that will sell quickly. This is Lands' End, which I typically don't pick up. But it is a 3X, a 24, 26 women's cardigan sweater. And so it's plus size, and plus size always does a little bit better than regular size. This is J. McLaughlin, and it is an extra large, and this is their Catalina knit, which is their premier fabric. So I'm expecting it to do well, maybe like go for like 30 to 40 in the 90 days. We shall see. Okay, this is Wrangler Retro, and it has these pearl snap buttons, and this is an extra large. So, and I haven't really listed comps on these, so you'll have to check out our Poshmark closet to see what everything gets listed for. And I will fill you in and let you know the status as we go along. This is J. Crew, and it is new at tag. It's a career piece. In that $18 to $25 range. Maybe I'll look up comps and maybe I can get a little higher on that. Soft Surroundings, it is a 1X. Like blousey fit. I find with my Soft Surroundings pieces, they either sell right away or they sit forever. So, but Soft Surroundings is one of those brands I have been pricing crazy over because the Soft Surroundings catalog is so expensive, but the resale market, I have to manage my expectation. So this is a novelty item, and it is Harry Potter. And I figure since within that 100 days, we're going to run up close to Halloween or Halloween party season. And someone might want this for a costume. But it is the Ravenclaw. I don't know anything about Harry Potter other than people like it. I'm like, I don't know anything about it. Next, I picked this one up because it was unique fit. It is this square front, square collar Nike, and it is a dry fit, and it is a size medium. Next up, I sell these often. These RVCA men's cargo shorts. So I'm hoping we're not too late in the season for these guys. But it stays a lot warmer places, other places around the country. Like, I mean, it could still be warm here in central Indiana by October. These are polo men's shorts in this yellow color. So I'm thinking that 18 to 25 range for these. So I did pick up one kids item. This is a set. These are Hannah Anderson pajamas. So we will see. I don't really pick up much kids anymore, but I'll get a kids hanger for those. Out of the other room. This brand, when I looked it up, the comps and the sell-through looked really good. It's called American Cannibal. And so just like a brand I had never heard of. I don't remember what the sell-through rate was and all of that. We'll get all the details about it when it sells. And it has these raw seams that I'm going to trim up a little bit. This one I picked up a while back, and it is a Mountain Khakis, size large. I had picked it up for my plus size or my mature brand show, but then I decided to use it for this challenge since that show I wanted to stick to Talbot's, J. Jill, Chico's. But I have since added Eileen Fisher and Soft Surroundings to it, and it has quickly become my best show. So if you're not following me on Whatnot or Posh shows, make sure you join me. I'll list this week's shows in the description below. The goal is to do two a day, one on Poshmark, one on Whatnot, and typically the same show because it's just easier to manage the same items. We do on Whatnot first, and then what doesn't sell on Whatnot we go over to Poshmark with. So join me on Whatnot first. And the reason I do that is because the commission is better for me on Whatnot. Next up, this is Ann Taylor, which I'm super selective. I won't say don't pick it up, but I'm super selective. This is a midi length knit dress. It gave me great career, casual, fall vibes. This is something I definitely would have worn as a teacher. Tall boot moment, yes. Yes, please. And this is another fall piece and another new to me brand. I'm going to show it, you the label, but the sell-through looked really good, and there weren't very many listed. Like, this is a rare high-end brand. I think I could probably get like 35 to 40 for this. It is really small though, so. But it's a wool, like, pleated skirt. Definitely a moment there. Next up, this is cashmere, and it is 100% pure cashmere, which I often say the brand doesn't matter, so we'll see. This is a size large men's black cashmere sweater. So I'm hoping it does well. Probably in that $20 to $30 range. This is men's Michael Kors, and it is corduroy button up. The comps for men's Michael Kors was all like this casual piece. We're all over the place, but I'm hoping to get it in that $25 to $30 range. Button front. And then I don't have high hopes for this one in 90 days. It is Pendleton. It is a wool blazer. My Pendleton pieces often take a long time to sell, but maybe it's another brand that I've overpriced in the past. So maybe that's the issue, since I'm really going to be intentional with pricing within the market. And since I might even set them up on eBay no, because I want to allow offers, because I do allow offers. So these are Viore. Viore is another athletic brand, and I know the older kids have the 20-somethings have kind of started to move away from Lululemon because that's what the middle school girls are wearing, and moved on to brands like Viore and Aloe a little bit more. So these are size small, and I anticipate that they will go within the 90 days. Let me do a quick count to see where we are. We're at 28, actually 29, because we have these kids' pajamas right here that I still haven't hanged. Okay. Next bag. So we have 21 more pieces to go. Okay, this is Madewell. It is a Madewell tank top, and it is a size 2XL. So with the seasonality of it, I feel like the last plus size Madewell item I had sold in less than like 3 days. So I feel like we got plenty of time to get that sold. We have another 2XL Madewell shirt that was just listed. It has like 8 watchers. I anticipate it will sell very quickly. So this brand is hit or miss. And I only pick it up at the bins. It is Lane Bryant. This is a size 14 dress. And at first I thought I'd pick it up for my plus size auction, but we're gonna try it in this challenge to see how it performs. But it's got the altered pleated, and I just thought it would be good for this time of year. Okay. I picked these up because they are new at tag. They are the Girlfriend Straight, size 26 Lane Bryant. And so 2 Lane Bryant pieces right back to back. But had they not been new at tag, I would have left them behind. I actually think I picked up 2 pair, but only 1 pair is going in the challenge because I was trying not to have duplicates. Let me get them on the hanger good. So let me know down in the comments what are your top 3 brands to sell. I am interested. This is Torrid, and we know that Stephanie has mixed feelings about Torrid. This is a 2X, and it is like a fall style, fall color. So knit dress. And it has an attached belt, so we'll see. Let's hope for 25 for that, friends. So something I really find is men's Lululemon, and I'm pretty sure this is a men's, yeah. This green quarter zip. I'll have to find out the exact name because I don't know it. So I'm hoping, I think I've had 2 pieces of men's Lululemon in my closet forever. So, but once again, it might be pricing because I used to price out of control. I don't know why. I think I like set the price in my head, and then I would look up comps, and then I'd price like 20 to 30% more. And I think with that much, to allow room for offers and shipping discounts, I was pricing for Poshmark. And when I went to eBay, I didn't adjust that. And I think a lot of people will just kind of bypass it because eBay is so much bigger and there's so many people who have things lower that people don't even have to send you an offer on your crazy overpriced item. So we're really worked on adjusting that. These are the Michael Kors Parker Slim Fit Khaki. They are men's. I'm pretty sure they're men's. 32s. I'll have to look that up. I'm pretty sure they're men's. Oh, wait. How do I tell? I learned this today. Oh, it's the pockets. Yes, they're men's. If you can put your whole hand down in the pocket, men's pockets are deeper than women's pockets. So. Then next we have this Muscle Abercrombie & Finch size small flannel button down. The muscle is a more relaxed fit, meant for bulkier guys. If you haven't watched the Abercrombie documentary, I think it is on Netflix. It was actually really interesting to hear about the brand and some of the like misogynistic, racist, toxic environment that they had those kids working in. And I always wanted to work in that. I must have applied to work in that store like 20 times when I was in high school and college and never got a call back. That's because they don't hire thick black girls. Like, now I know. So now I know it's not me. This next one is this apple seeds dress. And this had a really good sell-through rate. I'm to the point now when I'm at the bins and I see a brand that looks like quality, because there's lots of crap that is trash and looks like it. But if it looks like a quality piece and I don't know the brand, I will just make sure I look it up. And so this is a like a nice little shift dress. It's a size 20. Sell-through rate was really good, so I'm really hoping that it performs well. Here's the belt to that Lane Bryant piece. Next up, we have this Bowden dress. It is a size 14, and Bowden, it does well for me when it sells. It can sit for a second. So we'll see. I'm hoping with it being a larger size knit piece, it will perform better, but it is a size 14. So I'm excited about that. This is a brand that I've only found, this is my third time finding it, and it is the brand Somersaults. So I picked it up. It is a swimsuit. But it's the other two pieces that I listed a dress. It sold right away. I have a sleep shirt listed, but that sleep shirt, it like is listed for like $25. Like the comps are so good on it. And so we'll see what the swimsuit does and if it sits for a while, because we're coming out of the tail end of that season. Okay. I think I pre-counted these, so we'll see. These are, I forgot. These are White House Black Market. They're the skinny leg, and they are an 8 regular. I know skinny is out, so I'm not sure. We'll see. But I just really like these. I don't know what prompted me, because I have not really picked up skinny all summer, so I thought I'd just throw one in the challenge just to see. This is a brand that I started picking up once I started looking up sell-through rate on everything. These are Wrangler, and they are like the outdoor performance cargos. They do really well in that maybe $18 to $25 range. So a great pickup from the bins. I don't know that I would pay up much for them at the regular Goodwill though. Next up, we have this LL Bean flannel, and this is the slightly fitted. It is a size medium. Next up, we have these Golden Goose. So these I paid up $50 for. I'm looking to get in that 300 to 400 range. You'll have to look up comps for them, but these do really well, and they were also on my BOLO list. They are an R, and they say for skateboard use only. So I need to find out what size they are. But those are definitely in the running, and they are going to be the only shoe. These are American Eagle, the Active Flex, kind of short. Let's see, I like that hangers, but I don't think I have enough pant hangers. I'm trying to use some of the odd hangers, not the velvet ones, because we use the velvet ones in the live auctions. But I'm gonna need more. I'll just go grab more then. Okay, these are wearables, and they are a size think they're size medium, and these are like, they're short. These sell for me between $20 and $35, and so I really like picking that brand up. Next up, we have this Charter Club Intimates. This is a 3X pajama set, so I have found the shirt as well as the pants. And these are Vineyard Vines. I typically do well with Vineyard Vines men's shorts. They're size 34. So they're more like a cotton short. They're not the like performance moisture wicking ones, but I'm still excited to find them and get them listed. These are the Vineyard Vine OTG on the go, that moisture wicking performance pant. These should do well as well in that 25 to 35 range. Next up, we have a perennial favorite. This is a men's size large, North Face lightweight quarter zip. Probably in that 18 to 25. There's lots of North Face on the market. And then finally, we'll end piece number 50 are these Democracy Ab Technology jeans. They have the raw hem. So those are the 50 pieces we're going to track throughout Sell Through Sunday, and each week we'll kind of deep dive into the brands of the items that sold. So if that sounds good to you and you are sure to follow me on this challenge, hit that like, give me a like, hit that thumbs up, and be sure to comment down below to engage with the video, and I will see you in the next one, friends.
Now we all watch the empire rise, flipping churches, catching eyes, no surprise, we the prize. We got the deals that make you feel like royalty, 3 queens.